Hey, set your mind right now. Nothing before this matters. We came here with everything still on the line. Everything you wanted in the offseason is still out in front of you. What would you give for that moment right now? Let's go, man.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Great players, they have a great organization, and you tell them one thing.
What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Today's video we're going to do a quick post-game reaction to the Las Vegas Raiders getting their second victory of the season, beating the Houston Texans 38-20. Before I get started on that, anybody that is new to the channel, you guys love Raiders related content like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Now the Raiders coming off the bye week being 1-4, going into this game, this was really a must-win game situation. Honestly, I didn't care how we won this game. We just needed to find a way to win this game. You look at this game, overall, it was a very close game. You look at the final score, 38-20, you think, oh, the Raiders dominated. Not really. I mean, the first 3 quarters of this game was very back and forth. Many times during the game, Houston was they had the lead. Going into the fourth quarter, actually, they were up 20-17, but the fourth quarter is just really where the Las Vegas Raiders completely dominated the Houston Texans. And you know what? I love to see it. You know, it's been such a long time when we've seen our team just completely take the game over in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is where you win games, where you can put teams away in the National Football League, and that's exactly what this team did, especially on offense. We were able to close out drives with touchdowns, running it through Josh Jacobs. And once again, with Josh Jacobs, I got to give this man another huge shout out. This guy is playing out of his mind. You can definitely tell he's in a contract year. He's playing with a sense of purpose. He wants to get that contract. And you know what? If he can keep playing like this, you know, he may get that contract with the Raiders. I mean, he's playing great at the moment. Another game where he almost gets 150 yards. You know, that alone is dominant as hell. But he had 3 touchdowns on the ground. I liked how this offensive line looked for the most part. And overall, I liked how he looked on offense. Shout out to Foster Moreau too. With Darren Waller being out for this game, we definitely needed a tight end to, you know, fill in that role. And I think he did just that. The Raiders and Josh Jacobs were able to get 2 touchdowns on the ground in the fourth quarter. And then our safety, Deron Harmon, made a great play at the end of the game, getting a pick 6. And that pick 6 from Deron Harmon, that's really just what made this game such a lopsided score. As I said, this game, you know, look at the first 3 quarters, I was getting nervous. I was like, man, you know, we were neck and neck with this team. But in the fourth quarter, that's really where we showed out. That's really where we put this team away and did what we had to do to get that victory. Now, overall, this is a good win against a team we should have beat, but we need to build off of this. You know, this was a comfortable win at the end of the day. And hopefully this win allows this team to get some confidence going into these next 2 games against New Orleans and Jacksonville. Both teams are, you look at it on paper, they're probably teams that we should beat, but they're both games on the road too. Playing at New Orleans and at Jacksonville, those are actually pretty hard places to play at, and this team really needs to show that we can win games back to back. If we can win these next 2 games, as crazy as it may sound, in a couple weeks we may be 500 after we've, you know, been 0-3, 1-4. You know, there's a real chance that we can get back into this AFC West mix, especially with the Chargers right now. They're losing to the Seattle Seahawks. Hopefully the Seahawks can pull away and get that victory, and at that point the Chargers will be 4-3, I believe, and the Broncos are not looking great at all. Russell Wilson is also injured, so at that point, if we can get some victories going, if we can win our divisional games, it is really going to be a battle for that second place in the AFC West and potentially sneaking into the wild card, which realistically that's where I see this team. I think Kansas City, ultimately they're probably going to win this division, but at the end of the day, if you can just get into the playoffs, sneak into that wild card, that's all that matters. Once you get in there, anything can happen. But overall, a good victory from the Raiders, a victory that we needed. At the end of the day, it's just win, baby. We got the victory. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and overreact and act like, we're right back into the AFC West. I'm not going to act like, we are a playoff team now. At the end of the day, we got to continue to do this on a consistent basis, week in and week out. And it starts with New Orleans, because if we lose next week, then it's just kind of like we're back to square one. But, I like the victory. I hope this team can build some momentum. I hope the offense can continue to feast like we did today. And, once again, huge shout out to Josh Jacobs and this offense. I also got to give some credit to Josh McDaniels. Overall, he called a good game, and he did exactly what we needed to do to get the win. But yeah, Raider Nation, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of this game. Anybody that is new to the channel, you guys love Raiders related content like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.